Yo, what up? Less hold-on screen time this time because I am starting the stream 2.25 hours late, which is a bit much. So I don't know if we're gonna go the full 420 tonight, but I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. Thanks for waiting for tabletop to finish. Ah, I got you, homie. But yeah, this is one of those streams where it's just like, well, I wasn't really planning on streaming this game, but I'll stream a little bit of it because I have things to say about it. Already KO'd. Oh no. Yeah. Sorry again for starting so late, but this was the game that I figured I had the most to say about it. So here we are. because I've been a bit out of sorts thanks to a stomach procedure, and then getting stressed out because my doctor did not get back to me. But yeah, I'm just gonna start right out the gate with a controversial opinion. Or a controversial opinion for people who believed everything that was said about Cyberpunk when it had just come out. I think Cyberpunk 2077 is a fun video game. Especially in its current state. I currently have like 207 hours marked in this game on Steam. Because I played a lot of it back when it first came out. But now I have put another 20-something hours into it recently, and it's so much better than it was. And I guess to talk about what makes it so much better now, I'll have to get into the game. I may need to adjust the audio, so I apologize if the game audio kind of blasts a little bit. Let's unmute. Oh yeah, that's gonna blast. All right, let's turn you down to like a 35. It's a shooter. There's always gonna be that baseline. So one of the things about the game back when it came out, one of the worst parts about it was enemies were generally very squishy, or very bullet spongy. It would often take a lot of damage to take out enemies. In the current state of the game, enemies generally go down quicker, but so do you. So, like, the lethality in both directions has been cranked up quite a bit. And I think that's generally a good thing.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Let's see how it runs. Good first impressions. Mac and cheeses. So, we're starting out in the apartment. So, the amount of the game that I have played up to this point, if you are planning on playing this yourself and are super sensitive about spoilers, I have played up to the point that you can access the full city, and there's like stuff to do in the full city, because near the beginning of the game you are locked off to one specific district until you complete a certain amount of the main story. So I am still very early on in the main story. I have put in almost 30 hours, however, because I have gone around and completed a shitload of side missions. I've completed most of the side missions, or most of the gigs, which are just like relatively quick, smaller scale side missions that are available in the game. There was an overreaction to Cyberpunk when it first came out because there was game break. Yeah, it was... When it first launched, it was technically very rough. There were a lot of technical problems. The game itself, if it worked, and it did for me, that was great. But yeah, so we're here in this nice little apartment, which you may recognize as David Martinez's apartment from Edge Runners. I'm probably not going to do the Edge Runners DLC for people who haven't watched that, or there's like a small amount of DLC content based around the anime, and I'm probably not going to do that because it would be spoilers. If you haven't watched Edge Runners, it's really good. Oh. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and address the thing that a lot of people are probably curious about based on how I announced the stream. There be furries in this game. Because one of the mods just adds furries, and it adds like NPCs that are the exotics. as they are referred to in the canonical tabletop game source material. Exotics are just a cultural thing. They're everywhere. Also, you don't really gotta worry about getting in trouble because there's not a even if you take off the clothes, there's no nipples, so we're safe. The people who made the mod did not make a not safe for work version, and I believe they had stated they do not intend to make a not safe for work version. But they might come back and update it to add in dragons, which is neat. So yeah, I've got a fucking samurai t-shirt just to mess with Johnny, because Samurai was Johnny Silverhand's band, and there was some banter with Johnny Silverhand, aka Keanu Reeves' rude digital cyber ghost, about V, the main character, becoming a groupie for Samurai. Can you jump out the window? No. There is a place that I can jump to my death nearby. And later in AO. What variety of furries can you be? I think most of the player character furry options are like dog, fox, wolf, and a couple of varieties of cat, but there are some enemies that could also be I think rhino is the major exotic type that you can't be as a player character. Watching the John Wick movies, Bison said they pay Keanu Reeves a lot to not say very much. He doesn't need to. But Keanu Reeves, if you have not played Cyberpunk, Keanu Reeves has a lot of dialogue in this game. And he is a very mean person, but he is very funny. Once you get past the initial impression, some people may play this game and get to the first impression, and one of the first things that Johnny Silverhand says to V is, "You should kill yourself." Not great. Not a great first impression. But after that, and he cools down a bit, there is a lot of fun banter. But yeah, one of the things they introduced later on in like the game's post-launch support is the wardrobe. So you just, if you put all of your gear into a stash, into your stash, your storage, then your wardrobe is just like a cosmetic layer over your current outfit, and you can just put on whatever items you have stored in your stash. Some of them look okay with the exotics mod, some of them clip a little worse than others. Some of the face things look pretty alright, like the cyber wreaths, and the glasses are generally modified to be furry specific. So that's neat, but then the masks just don't really work that well. So I've got a bunch of cool jackets. Wow. Whoa. Nice. This is not the Edge Runner's jacket, in case you were curious. Where was the one that I was using? There it is. Can you call your bedroom closet your stash? I mean, like, this is the wardrobe, and then the stash is in here. Wow, my stash. Do I have any more clothes to put in here? I've got Johnny's pants. Wow. I could put in some of my iconic weapons. So, with the weapons, like, there are unique weapons that you can find in the game, and they are referred to as iconic. And I have only been using iconic weapons. So, let's get outside. So I can show more about the game that makes me think it is cool. Wow, tiger. Oh wait, hold up. Before we go, I noticed this in the background. A bunch of exotics-oriented advertisements have been added to the world. So you'll sometimes just see posters advertising the exotic biomods, which are the things that turn you into a furry. Wow, tiger. Alright. So, let's get out of here. Oh, wait. I think I can... Well, no. Let's... Oh, right. Someone wanted me to just jump off of a high ledge, which I can do. Whee! Congratulations. Okay, so... Oh yeah, this thing, like, this movement is my dash. So the dash is a move that you actually have to unlock, but the baseline effect is you just do a little sidestep, and you can do just a quick little dodge in any direction. And usually it won't get you super out of the way of any big problems coming at you. But it can help, but the dash, like, it's fast, it covers a lot of ground. And once we're out in the world... So, in addition to a dash, I also have a double jump, which is one of my cybernetic mods. So, whoop. Pretty good for getting around. And you can also, like, mantle up ledges, which is pretty good. But one of the perks that I currently have unlocked from one of the various progression trees is I can do an air dash. And then, if I use my double jump after the air dash, you get to keep the speed of your air dash into the double jump. So you really get to move. Oh, there was barbed wire. So, like, in super densely packed urban areas like this, it can be faster to get around to just do this instead of driving a vehicle. Is this game always first person? So, I think one of the only times you can go third person in gameplay is if you're driving a vehicle, and you can really only see your character a decent amount if you are riding a motorcycle. But if you look directly down, you can see your character's body. So, whee! See a guy long jumping everywhere. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I've unlocked a couple of vehicles. I have not bought a vehicle yet. I just unlocked vehicles from doing side content. So like if I and then so I've got I've got a pile of vehicles that I can play. Da-da-da. So this vehicle is pretty neat because it's got weapon. Damn it. Unfortunately, it's also pretty hard to control. The driving is like one of the worst parts about this game. But yeah, if I hit Alt, then I unsheath the vehicle's weapons, and then I can shoot. And so the police are obviously not happy about that. But that's mostly because I shot at a pedestrian. I couldn't see them, but whoops, my bad. So instead of trying to get away by vehicle, I can just get out on foot. Ooh, level 25 in Shinobi. So maybe a little early to be showing this, but so the skills progression is a pretty neat thing of you get XP for each of these different skills by doing certain kinds of gameplay. So Headhunter, gain XP by neutralizing enemies with pistols, revolvers, sniper rifles, and thrown weapons, attacking enemies while undetected, and performing takedowns, which is just like you sneak up behind someone and grab them from behind and either knock them out or kill them. Netrunner, neutralize enemies with smart weapons and monowire cyberware, craft quick hacks, uploading demons to access points. Shinobi, kill enemies with assault rifles, SMGs, and blades, and performing certain movements like dashing, dodging, vaulting, and climbing. Solo, kill enemies with shotguns, LMGs, hit enemies with special blunt weapon attacks, and performing body attribute checks. And then Engineer, kill enemies with tech weapons, use certain cyberware, craft, upgrade, disassemble items, and all that. And each of these trees, like, certain levels of the trees will always give a specific benefit, so reaching level 15 in each of them just gives you a perk point to spend on perks. But, like, Engineer increases armor, increases cyberware capacity, increased grenade damage and radius. Headhunter is the sneaky one. Decreased visibility to enemies, increased headshot damage, no weapon sway while aiming when crouched. And I just unlocked Shinobi 25, which increases my movement speed. So, I guess while we're already in the menu, each of these stats will give you a pile of perks to unlock. And so, in order to unlock new perks, like, you need 4 in a stat to unlock the first tier, and then 9, then 15, then 20. And a lot of these skills are pretty cool and fun to use. So, like, in reflexes, one of the first skills you get is the faster you move, the more difficult it is for enemies to shoot you. And then off of that, you can get parkour, which increases vaulting and climbing speed. And then after that, you can unlock the dash, which gives you the big, quick burst of movement in a direction. And then after that, you can do the air dash. And then after that, air dashes don't cost stamina, and you gain stamina when performing air dashes and double jumps. And then there are certain skills that will, like, cross over between these separate trees. So, like, this tree is all about assault rifles and SMGs. This tree is all about blade weapons. So, blade weapons as in, like, katanas. So it's like, ooh, what does the blade weapon do? Well, obviously you can block bullets with your sword. But then also, if you have enough stamina, you reflect the bullets back at the enemy if you're using your sword. And then this skill, whenever time is slowed for any reason, if you deflect a bullet, it doesn't cost stamina, and they automatically crit enemies. And then it's like, over here, you unlock a finisher over here. All of your attacks with deflected bullets apply bleeding, and you get stamina if you dismember enemies. The cool tree is this is where most of the stealth and precision weapon type stuff, so like increased headshot and weak spot damage for pistols, revolvers, and precision rifles, and sniper rifles. But then Deadeye is like increased headshot damage and reduced stamina cost, but then unlocks Deadeye mode, which is active above 85% stamina, which is like when you aim, you get increased headshot damage, increased weak spot damage, and no bullet spread. And then while Deadeye is active, guaranteed crits for headshots, increased damage as distance increases. And then over here, reduced recovery time for throwable weapons, but then critical hits, headshots, and hits to weak points with throwable weapons apply poison. And then instant cooldown reset for throwable weapons after neutralizing an enemy with a headshot, crit, or poison. And then this one, guaranteed critical hits for thrown attacks when crouch sprinting, sliding, dodging, or dashing, which includes air dash. And then over here, in my fucking cyberware, I've got all kinds of nonsense going, and one of the pieces of nonsense is the Kerenzikov, which allows you to aim and perform ranged attacks while sliding, dodging, or dashing, and slows time while you are aiming during a dash. So then... Alright, perfect. We got some enemies over here. So, double jump, air dash, and then slow down time. And completely fucking miss. Critical hit. Boink. Oh shit. So like, the guns are still generally pretty effective, but it feels much less cool than chucking a knife into someone's face. One of the pieces... So you can, like, scan things in the environment. And if you have a cyber deck installed, you can interact with any electronic objects in the environment. And sometimes it's just like, oh, this coffee machine over here. If I had a cyber deck installed, I could use the coffee machine and, like, have it start just malfunctioning to distract nearby enemies, so I could sneak past them. Or, because these explosive units have, like, Wi-Fi-enabled valves or something, you can hack explosives and get them to explode. And so, quick hacks are pretty cool and fun to use. But unfortunately, I don't have any quick hacks available, because I replaced my cyber deck with the Sandevistan, which you may be familiar with if you have watched Edgerunners. We'll demonstrate what the Sandevistan actually does as soon as I find some dudes. Alright, great. Yo, what up? It lets you go slow-mo. Except you are acting at full speed. You're just acting... It's less slow-mo and more... You are very, very fast. Whoop! Hit not perfect system. There's still a couple of things here and there. But it's fine. It's an open world game. It's inevitable. It's fine. Don't run me over. Damn it. Boop. But yeah, when I first started playing, I was just like using silenced pistols and was like, oh, this is all right, but you know, it could be better. And then at one point, I equipped the knife and was just like, ah, throwing weapons, huh? Apparently that's a thing. And I threw the knife, and I saw that cooldown indicator appear, and I'm like, oh, I don't even have to go get it. It just comes back. Oh, you didn't see shit. And then, oh wait, these guys are all too weak for me to do the finisher. If you throw a knife at someone and the knife like sticks into them, then you can run up and twist the knife to do a finisher. What was that? Barbed wire. If you touch barbed wire in any way, it knocks you down. Because it is usually used as a way to stop you from like climbing over buildings that you're not supposed to. But if you have a bunch of mobility, like having a double jump and an air dash and all that shit, then usually you can just ignore it. Wow, cool barbed wire, y'all. Are you a cat? I am. Cool snow leopard lady with a knife. Oh wait. I have the option for turn off licensed music enabled. Actually, let's double check that. Disable copyrighted music. Great. I bet you have a guard meter and air dashes. I mean, I do. My guard meter is just the stamina meter. It is weird how, in this game, shooting a gun costs stamina, but that kind of makes the perks matter a little more for determining how you play, because you can use any gun, and because of the skill system of just like kill enemies with shotguns and then you get extra carrying capacity or whatever, that system does reward you for mixing things up a bit. But there's just a lot of ways of regenerating stamina based off of how you use guns in a fight. It does take a degree of stamina to deal with recoil. Yeah. So it's not nothing. It's not pure video game. Alright. We've got... Actually, I'm gonna go here and see if I can get access to this side job without triggering the main story quest. Oh yeah, the map is actually pretty great. I hit the wrong button and activated photo mode. Whoa! So cool. Yeah, the design of the map is cool, and it is generally pretty functional. How much cash do I have? 201k? I could go fuck around with my cyberware a little more, but let's do something with an objective. It would be so much easier if I had streamed this before I completed, like, every fucking gig in the game, because the gigs are generally way better about being just, like, a quick little job, just like, go into this building and kill this guy, or steal this thing out of this place, and sometimes you'll get bonus objectives that are like, don't be detected, don't kill anyone, don't let them raise the alarm, stuff like that. Calling warriors, now accepting exotic recruits at Militech. Humanity is boring. Change your species. Thanks, Biotechnica. Yeah, the photo mode in Satisfactory is weird. Alright. Let me get down there. Oh, I gotta go up. Or do I? Let's just climb this building. Well, let's not. Y'all doing okay? Alright. Okay. Where does it want me to turn? Where am I? Oh, here it is. I'm an idiot. Yo, what up? Hey, buddy.
What's up, gorgeous?
Oh, thank you. Yo.
Hey.
In you go.
Thank you.
Get you anything?
Well, no. Fox. More Fox. Robot. Stop trying to get me to go do Ghost Town. I want to do the side gig. I'm not allowed.
Clean up your own shit. Go fuck yourself. Be careful who you bargain with.
Oh, that's Panam? Oh, Panam looks great. She's like a cougar, a puma.
Rogue? Wanted to talk.
It's okay. Not here, not there. Who are you?
Name's V.
And what is it you want, V?
All these years, it's really her. Fucking Rogue, just kicking it back on a couch at the afterlife. Don't mess with her, she's got MRIs, see right through you. Give her the truth.
The girl. What was her gripe?
Why don't you ask her? Might still be around, sniveling in a corner.
Need your services. Gotta track a guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Anders Hellman. Hotshot engineer, worked for Arasaka.
Millisec. Anders Hellman. Pinpoint him for me?
Thanks.
Jumping too soon. First, my help's got a price. Second and third, Dexter Deshawn, Jackie Wells, T-Bug.
They were in the
Multiple bells ringing, V.
start.
Left a lot of bodies behind. Death walks in
Also,
your
they're all
wake.
dead.
Chalk that up
Spoilers.
to bad luck?
There's the bitch I know. Ask her about Sokka Tower. How they shot me up right in front of me.
Also, Johnny Silverhand knew this lady. There was a flashback and she was there.
They knew the risks. All sorts of shit happens. To all sorts of people. Even to the best. To you too, Rogue. Arasaka Tower. Remember? Who'd you lose back then? Johnny something?
Ah. You came prepped. Of course. Anyways, feelings be damned, I've always said. This is pure biz. You need my help, so get those eddies ready.
See?
Uh-huh. And if I don't have the scratch, it's fuck off and have a nice day.
No, more like come back when you do.
I do have the money,
Them's the breaks.
but
Then, see ya. Soon.
You know where to find me.
wait, no. Okay, it does just let me
Should be
pay.
more.
Swoop.
Mm-hmm. Come back tomorrow. We'll talk.
Oh.
Hey, interested in some work?
Yes, please.
Doing what?
A business opportunity. Cargo transport. Get from A to B, quick and quiet. Interested?
I'm listening.
It's simple. You go to the Kabuki waterfront, collect the package, give me a call, then I tell you how to deliver it. Very straightforward.
Everything except my pay.
Don't worry, there's a bonus in it for you. Imported and duty-free.
Duty-free and detail-free.
Yes, but altogether fair. It's a simple job, generously compensated. Do you accept?
Yeah, the mod is not perfect, but overall it looks pretty good.
Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Good. I knew we'd find acceptable terms. Head to the Kabuki waterfront.
He's the car
and
fox.
search for a fridge with the words, "No future." Once you locate it, collect what you find inside, then call me for further instructions.
Till then, I guess.
Wait, no future. Is that one of the Edge Runners things? It should be fine, I think. I don't think it's gonna be spoilers. Alright. Nope. See ya. Yeah, you gotta smoke it with your molars. Yo, what up? New Lagomorph! Fun mode? If you're into this game, you've probably seen the anime. So, I did not watch the anime right away. But, I mean, I did watch the anime. It was good. Grappled enemies will eventually escape your grasp. Bleh. God, the fucking bottoms up ad. This dude with a crazy face. Ow. You gotta be careful. You can't use the double jump after you've fallen too far. So it is risky to rely on it. Unfortunately, the exotics mod doesn't change anything mechanically. Alright. Looking for a fridge. Ooh. Tier 5 shoes. Wrong fridge. Excuse me, pardon me. Y'all got a fridge? Oh, I remember this mission now. Okay, yeah, this mission is not an anime DLC thing. No future. Oh.
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Hey, got a status? Find the package?
He's a little worse for wear, but no issues. What's next?
I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
Wait, what? Asshole hung up.
Alright, buddy, you're coming with me. Ah, jeez. Let's be proactive about this. Oh, they started to notice me. So I have an effect that slows down time if someone is about to spot me. Stop wavering back and forth. Thank you. The AI is not perfect. Especially when you just kill folks rapid fire one after another. Alright, I need to dismantle some of these guns. I'm high enough level that basically everything that drops is a tier 5 weapon. Tier 5 is the highest tier, but you can, like, upgrade guns within tier 5 to be, like, tier 5 plus. Tier 5 plus plus is the highest, I think. But generally, I just either dismantle or sell anything that isn't an iconic weapon. Alright, we good? Not everyone? It's not everyone. How about a comparison between Silenced Pistol and Cool Knife? 62, 236. Knife always wins.
I'll make you my fist.
Nice. It is a lot of fun to, like, just go slow-mo and chop up a dude so bad that all of their limbs are off of their body before any part of them hits the ground. Bringing a knife to a gunfight and winning. I don't think my knife deflects bullets. I think it has to be the sword.
I don't even know you!
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it is full Metal Gear Rising moment. Like, you just Zendetsu them. It's great. That's my purse, I don't know you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Imagine being a civilian. You don't know that these unalerted enemies are any different from random civilians. You just see a cat kill 5 people at random by throwing knives at their faces. I mean, they do look a little more gang-affiliated than the average. Oh yeah. If you see that ad, the Mix-It ad, don't look too close or Twitch might get mad at me. It's in the game by default, so I'm not actually gonna get in trouble, but it is... there's something going on with it. It's not modded, it's default content, which is allowed, but... Alright. Is there any jazz that isn't gonna get me content claimed? Chet Baker is definitely gonna get me in trouble. There's Chet Baker, there's Miles Davis, and it's like, all of those songs are gonna get me in trouble. I just need to have the car radio off. The car radio is way more dangerous than an ad with a suspicious bulge. Oh yeah, the ass ad, but this time it was animated. You what up?
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
Dennis gave me hope.
Oh.
So who is this guy?
He'll tell you his story. Hariyoshi?
In Japan, brain sergeant, top of all. Good instinct. One day, Tiger Claw boss needs surgery. But both die on table. Tiger Claws were very angry. I hide in boat, swim to America. Here, Dennis saved me. But there is secret. I killed Tiger Claw boss on purpose. World best surgeon, make no mistake.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know. Here.
May this blade serve you well.
What? Why did your voice change? Well. While Sandevistan is active, increases critical chance by 50% and hits apply bleeding? Fuck yes!
What's your name again?
Brain sergeant, world best. Good instinct.
I think that's enough of that character's dialogue. Byaku's perfect balancing allows you to leap towards an enemy with full force. Killing them allows you to perform a rapid combo of attacks. I don't know which is better. Both of these swords are pretty great. 133, 2.1, 6.4. Oh, this has a shock chance. Yeah, let's try the scalpel, because it cares about me having the Sandevistan active, which I often do. Hello, Ash. Right, so let's go to crafting. I can upgrade the scalpel, so let's do that. It's only 40 to bring these tier 4 pluses up to tier 5. Yeah, sure. Great. Oh, right. I guess I should show off Chippy. Or Skippy. Sorry, I thought it was Chippy. So this is a smart gun. Oh, does it just not play the song if it's copyrighted? Huh. Okay, that might be fine. Alright, I need random gangsters to apply violence towards. Alright, great. So, this is a smart gun that has a personality installed. And, it brings up a big stupid hologram, which often gets in the way. So if I switch away, switch back, see if I can get it to do it again. Reason for firing, unknown. When you first meet it, it is very rude and just calling you an idiot.
Message to user. Thanks, Choom.
Apparently there's a quest associated with it, but I haven't found it yet. But it's... And it sometimes sings the Bad Romance riff. Yeah, like, there are fun smart guns, and this smart gun is kind of fun in how much it sucks. Skippy is terrible. There's also Guts, which the design of it you may find familiar. But this shotgun is fun because the blasts are severe. The music is making me nervous. Fucking copyright. Oh. Free gun! Huh. Thanks, dude. Oh, I'm stuck. Let me out. Where's all the random gangsters? I've completed too many missions. I just want to blast someone with a shotgun, but not a random civilian, because then the cops chase me for a while, and it's annoying. Have you solved the crime problems? No, it's just all of the crimes are happening somewhere that isn't here. You could shoot at the cops too, that's true. Aha! Yo, what up? So yeah. Even without any perks dedicated to using a shotgun, shotguns can still be pretty good. Disposes the bodies for you. Very helpful. Alright. Not Seraph. Yeah. I like this gun because it's got pink on it. Yeah, the kickback on the shotgun is just crazy. Like, the effect is so substantial that it feels like if you use it in midair, it'll launch you upwards. Oh wait, no. They're getting mad. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you guys too. Where'd he go? That's what I thought. Unupgraded V is just a punk? Yeah, basically. Woo. No! How could they spot me? I've been so stealthy. Alright, so let's hop up on here, and then up here. Air dash over here. Up here. And then over here, and we're out of there. Nope. You didn't see shit? Wait, no, don't take me to see Judy. Oh right, I needed to wait a day for Ghost Town to actually start. Let's go down on the street. Let's go do a Takamura mission, because Takamura is cool. Not as cool as Hajime no Ippo Takamura, but I like him. The design of Night City feels very cyberpunk in, like, the cool way. Just like, you look up from a bunch of slums with ads plastered all over to them to see giant, cool skyscrapers with neon ads plastered all over them. It's got a strong aesthetic. Such a shame that he'll never get that cool tattoo. Oh wait, no! Shit. I'm sorry, dude. I wanted to get you with the finisher. I didn't mean to disrespect you like this. Whee! What? That killed me! I went in the water! You know how cats and water go? Yeah, I guess. Alright, where am I? Oh. Okay, great. Unfortunately, swimming is very slow. Water is hard if you fall fast enough. That's why, despite how much time I spent swimming as a youngin', I never got into diving. I wish I could just sonic run across the surface of the water. All cities need an ominous tower rising over the skyline, glowing red like a gaming PC. I mean, yeah, they're... Arasaka, their color is red, and they do have gigantic buildings. Oh, become mythic! It's an ad for the dragon modification that isn't actually in the game yet. Time for a time skip.
It is good to see you, V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
What the hell happened? Look close to awful.
You see a man robbed of his implants, money and dignity. Look well. It is not all bad. I am mostly unnoticed in the streets.
So this guy worked for Arasaka and saved us after we got murdered. Yes, after.
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay? Saburo's daughter?
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
Saburo Arasaka was the guy who used to run the Arasaka Corporation, and he was like 150 years old. And as part of the inciting incident for the story, we got to watch his son kill him with his bare hands.
Just hope he doesn't blindly follow Arasaka protocol.
What protocol?
Oh,
Unwritten
graphics are
rules.
glitching out a little bit.
Had him here in Night City. Could be different in Japan. If IA got even a whiff of treason, they'd prep an enhanced interrogator and send 2 elite squads with air support to grab the suspect.
I understand the point you seek to make. But if Oda has ulterior motives, he will need no elites, no air support, no one but himself. Trust me, I have seen him work.
That's supposed to be reassuring?
If it helps you stay calm, you can gaze at the sky. Daika, a good sign. He is usually camouflaged.
I look to the sky. It's just a banner of ads reaching into the infinite heavens. Is that a cat?
Takemura-san. Oda.
Is this her? Your thief?
She's my witness, V.
Can speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
Yeah, the hair looks pretty good.
Not gonna like what I'm about to say. I need a guarantee I'm safe here.
You are. You have it.
V, you can trust Oda.
Alright then. Konpeki Plaza. I was there the night it happened. Looked like your typical family quarrel until Yorinobu lunged at Saburo and started choking him.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder. And you dare to worry about the silly parade? Fool!
Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
But you can't ignore the truth!
You will regret those words.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head. I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama.
Sorry, but
What
this
will
gonna
you
take
do
much
now?
longer.
Were you in my place?
I do no favors.
Just
I
ignored.
would deliver you ahead to Yorinobu-sama.
Consider yourself lucky that I am not you.
Oda,
You...
not like we're asking for a whole lot here. Just one brief meeting. Hanako should decide if what we say is true. You can't decide for her. Will you help?
I will not. But I will let you leave this place, this city, unharmed. If I see either of you again, I will not be so lenient.
Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
Well, I think that went great.
Good fucking riddance. 1 Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
Fine friend there. Got any more?
Alas, only him.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
We tried, yes, and obtained something useful.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade.
Oh,
Do you not see that parade? It is our chance, perhaps. If, somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama. We must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
Now just the fixer dame. Wakako Okada. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Ooh. We get to ride shotgun. Hopefully not literally. Ho ho!
Gigi Street. What is this name?
Just a Night City name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
Have shared interests, you and I. Or have you forgotten?
Certainly not.
Good, because catching lead in Night City's easier than catching a cold. And I need you alive.
I am alive and well. As you can see, you should worry about yourself.
Alright, also, Johnny Silverhand is basically a virus that is taking over our brain and erasing our soul. So.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
But yeah, during the inciting incident, there was a biochip, and the biochip had Johnny Silverhand's personality implanted onto it, encoded onto it, because he didn't really die when he nuked the Arasaka Tower. He was captured by Arasaka, and they put his brain into a computer. And, yeah, then our buddy died, and then we had to put the chip into our head so that it wouldn't lose integrity, because it had to be kept at a certain temperature, and the best way to keep it that way was in our head for some reason. And then the dude who set up the job to steal the chip with Johnny Silverhand on it betrayed us and shot us in the head. But then the chip resurrected us, but now the chip is trying to use our body as a shell to just recreate Johnny Silverhand. Which is bad for us. Also, this is the area where all of the prostitutes are. And you can, indeed, if you so desire, hire a prostitute.
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to?
Thanks, buddy.
Got something that'll keep you wet for hours.
Also, this store is called PP. Great. Also, it is truly the nightmare future. Pachinko is still around.
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the claws? No, never. My boys know their place.
You cannot play the Pachinko,
I'm sorry,
thankfully.
I got to go. I have guests.
Yeah, just get Keanu Reeves to voice act some lines for the mod.
So nice to see you. And your charming friend is?
Happen to be working.
Yeah, it's virtual Pachinko too.
Takemura Goro desu. Okada-san, お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Eddie's is why. Always about Eddie's, Wakako. You want to make them, we got biz. Doesn't get any simpler.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Goro, remind me why Dex's fat, backstabbing ass is currently indisposed.
He is deceased.
Butchered and dumped at a landfill by some Arasaka goon. Real shame that.
That a threat I detect?
No threat, no. Asked why I couldn't reach Dex. I answered. Just facts, nothing more.
Good, because you would then have to join him.
Okada-san, our intentions are honorable. We need just information. It is a matter of
Also,
life
Takamura
and
is the guy that killed Dex.
Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Oh, thanks!
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Wanted to kill Dex yourself. That's fair.
Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade.
But to be fair, did have a bullet in our head at the time.
Fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones, and if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats afloat out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Not at all curious what we're going to all this trouble for?
Blissful ignorance has served me well. In any case, I'll find out soon, won't I?
That's fair.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
Also, when you first talk to her, she brings up how all 5 of her previous husbands had perished in unfortunate accidents. So,
A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here some time and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
Stay safe, Goro.
You as well. Until next time.
great. All right. In that case, wait, I had a thing. I had a text. Bring up my texts. From Delamain? Hell yeah. Dear Miss V, I believe I've discovered the cause of my Okay, so Delamain is a taxi company run by an AI. They saved our life after things went bad at Konpeki Plaza, which is where the heist was to steal the Johnny Silverhand chip. And then I did a side story where I had to go around collecting rogue offshoots of the Delamain AI who had stolen control of a couple of the cabs. And one of them had the GLaDOS voice and talked about doing a test and tried to lure me into a death trap. So the Delamain storyline is fun. Each Delamain vehicle is equipped with a simplified AI core that is responsible for the vehicle's autonomy in circumstances when contact with the central core has been disrupted. Alas, implementing an autonomy protocol in any AI, even a simplified one, introduces a certain degree of complexity and uncertainty. If my assessment is correct, these individual AI cores appear intent on leaving the Delamain network entirely to become permanently self-sufficient. You mean your cars are sentient? Apologies, it seems my explanation was more than a little incoherent. Given the complexity of the situation, allow me to use a metaphor. Imagine a human organ deprived of vital resources, which then causes it to grow larger and as a form of overcompensation, such as cardiomegaly. Unfortunately, however, I am dealing with a sickness, not with evolution. What do you think could have caused this? Indeed, that is a good question. At first, I suspect that the software's increasing complexity and desire to become autonomous resulted in the vehicles becoming ipso facto autonomous. Nevertheless, I cannot rule out a virus. For what are the chances that all vehicles would become afflicted simultaneously? I am in the process of analyzing a glitch observed just before contact was severed with the vehicles. Perhaps that is where the answer lies. Thank you for your time. I will be in touch. Let me know if anything happens. Oh, I was supposed to do a job for this guy where I delivered a dude who was wanted by the Tiger Claws to the Tiger Claws, and then I didn't, and now he's mad. It'll probably be fine. Hey! Assault in progress. That lets me do some murder. I love it. Whoop! Oh, it's like in a building? Huh. Is it up or down? They're doing the thing where they give your character a specific personality. Yeah, to a certain extent. Like, V is a character, and there are a lot of things you can choose to determine how they behave in certain circumstances, but they still have, like, a baseline personality that you're working off of. Right. I think that didn't even count as triggering an alert. Because I killed them too fast. So, okay, like, these are just random encounters, basically. Occasionally, you'll get an NCPD, sorry, assault alert, and then you go over there, and there's some bad dudes, and usually there's just a thing that you need to pick up at the scene after killing the dudes. And then you get a quick little bit of bonus cash. I usually do them just because I like doing the combat. Especially now that I have, like, reached this point in character progression. I don't know what the maximum level is, but... Alright, one of the perks of having a high body stat, which is just, like, physical strength, in addition to being able to force open certain doors and gates and stuff, your ability to hijack people is determined by your body stat. So certain cars are harder to hijack than others, and if you're not strong enough to force the door open, then you cannot hijack people. Which is kind of a fun thing to introduce in an open world game like this. Oh wait, is there a taxi nearby? There's a crime nearby. How do you want me to... Oh, okay. Staircase. Shinobi, level up. I don't think leveling up the skills does anything until you hit the, like, every 5 levels you get a bonus threshold. Oh. That it? You okay, buddy? I got your back, homie. Don't you worry about it. Oh. Too late for a couple of these folks, but... I picked up the item I was requested to pick up. Mission complete. Great job. Yeah, you can't get police gear by killing them. Whoop.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before? Got a good memory for faces. Here for a good time.
Need to talk to Puncher Judy. She in her den.
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming.
Yay!
Scare away any customers, and you're out.
Great sign. Love what you've done with the place.
Feast your eyes on this. Tell me, baby, do I look as fine as I feel right now? Come on now. I'm just a wet rag.
Bitch goes to me.
Come off it, Zoe. Man wants a woman.
Judy's embarrassing herself again. Hey, where you going? Nothing to see back
Let
here.
it lie. Judy's friend.
And we get to go into the basement where the VR stuff gets happening.
Stop telling every joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all?
I don't. Must be our rep. Girls need help, they come here.
Last time I checked, we weren't running a shelter.
Come on, they all deserve a chance. Any one could end up useful. Give it some time. They'll pay for themselves.
Pay? Chicks can barely take care of themselves. You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
We're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
Goodbye, pantsless lady. Hello, Fennec Fox lady.
You just don't give up, do you? Got nothing more to say to each other. Thought I made that clear.
So...
Or was I just too subtle for you?
There was a mysterious lady who helped us get intel on the Compeki Plaza job, and this lady introduced me.
What was that all about? Everyone in this city lives in their own goddamn bubble. And either you fly high or sink into quicksand. Susie seems to know what she wants. She your boss? You come all this way just to play who's who at the mocks? Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist?
Need to find out who she was working for.
That's it?
That's it. Judy, you don't need to worry. I won't lay a hand on her. Wouldn't make sense.
Fine. All right. Evelyn's a doll. Used to work at Clouds. Sig case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Hello, Will.
Mega tower. Luxurious.
Judy is cool.
Wait. Just let me know how she's doing. Give you a call, okay? Thanks. Thank you, V.
We sat in that chair over there and did a VR brain dance thing, which is like
A doll.
enhanced
Why am I
VR.
not surprised?
You're an engram and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you anymore.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
Also, the brain dance thing, when the game first came out, the effect used for brain dance, people were saying, ooh, that might get me in trouble. People were saying that the effect used for, like, going into a brain dance is medically used to induce seizures, and it's like, no. But it was blue and red flashing lights, which is bad to look at, whether you are photosensitive or not. Let's drive around a little bit. Wait, no. I didn't mean it. Sorry to call you out here like this, gun car, but... Thus far, the motorcycle is the only vehicle that I really like driving. It's so easy for the cars in this game to, like, just go complete fishtail and just start swerving all over the road. It's like your back tires just have no grip to them. It's weird. It's better than it was, yeah, but it's still, like, a lot of vehicles just feel bad to control. But also, you know, driving with mouse and keyboard is not great in general. If I were playing with a controller, it would probably be a lot better. You're not gonna let me drive up the staircase? Fine. Oh yeah, I love working at the place that has the giant neon sign of a condom. Go exotic!
The way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
Thanks, Johnny.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Brain dance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
Caution when using data terms.
Arasaka and the Tiger Claws are in bed together. Go figure.
Malware.
Every corp plays dirty, except the streets are more than that. They're filth. So the corps leave it to the gang, suits collars, and get soiled. Surprised?
No, I mean, if Evelyn wanted to disappear, especially from Arasaka, she could have done better.
This whole situation's bent over, cheeks spread wide.
Ensure easy access to protective firearms.
Someone's in a great mood.
And hospitals have been closed until...
Not every day a half-brain dead chick drags me around a cat house on a wild horde chase. So having a grand old time.
I think Judy's lying. Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
The city government has openly considered selling
Thanks, Johnny.
land for a single
hold on.
$0
You take
in
a
a
blow-up
symbolic
doll,
gesture.
remodel the whole, and that's cheap. That's infidelity.
No.
Today's final story is
How's
an
that
unwelcome
any
one for
different
pet
from
owners.
some
The
dollhouse
canine
ass?
ownership tax will
'Cause the
increase
ass is
to
meat,
$1,000
not latex.
per dog per month.
That's so hard to
Similarly,
understand.
the fine for possessing
Meat,
an
right.
undocumented
No
animal
feeling
will
going on,
increase
no
to
thinking, no
$40,000.
awareness. It's empty.
Thank you
Might
for
as
tuning
well
in
be
to
latex.
N54 Local
Masturbation,
News. Have a
sophisticated
pleasant day.
kind. That's all it is.
Clean yourself!
In this house, we respect sex workers. Ooh. Nice. Hey, sorry about that. Nothing happened.
Where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Jacket to the terminal? Lady, I just got here.
Alright, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable. If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Samurai.
And saved. Now,
that was some
bear
line
with me a
delivery.
moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
Ooh. Oh, we're playing Guess Who with all the prostitutes.
Two matches. Interesting.
Is that normal, or...?
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Looking for an Evelyn Parker. She work here?
Give me a moment. Evelyn's not available at this time.
Need to see her. It's important.
The algorithm knows best. Trust me, it will choose
Great.
a doll that will thrill you. Our dolls can change their hair and eye color in real time to look just as you wish.
I just want to talk to her, that's all.
Please, no need for concern. Your doll will talk to you about anything you wish.
I'm sorry. Did she finally say anything useful? Fuck the menu. Let's ditch this waitress and take our special order to the chef, point blank.
So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Meaning you go in as a customer, keep a low profile. They want to keep their cards close, fine. We'll play our own game.
Thinking Angel looks good.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
You have 500 pocket change.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Angel awaits you in booth 6. Disconnect, please.
That it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Fine.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
Clouds is one of the safest places in Earth. Thank you. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Was that Lady Blue? You got the, what's-her-face from X-Men. Ooh! Open the door. Oh. Hold up.
Let's take a look, shall we?
I did not know this was here, but you know what? I'll take it. Police Hollow View.
Blood. Fresh, not too much. Put it to a wound rather than a kill.
Surface Liquid Master Cleaner 9000. Hidden Camera. Spyware Model X317.
See that?
See what? Nothing there.
Exactly. Should be a port right there for the doll to jack into.
They rip it out?
Wonder why.
Aha!
What's this?
The sex. Kick!
Well, Client wasn't the one who flew off the handle. Something bit her in the ass.
Uh-oh.
What do you think? Cyberpsychosis?
Can't rule it out. Missing port's still gnawing at my mind, though. Sounds crazy, but she could have been remotely hacked. A nut runner?
Weird.
And then she was raptured. Is there anything else fun that I can do before doing an awkward conversation with a prostitute that I'm not here to bone? I can turn off the camera. That's fun. Crimesman.
That makes you a real deviant.
Wait. I wanted to respond to Johnny. Damn it.
Valerie, right? I'm Angel. You're Angel.
It's V. Just V. Only people I know real well get to use my real name.
But we'll get to know each other well in no time, honey.
Sure, why not? Do what you do best.
Wait, don't actually play. Don't do a boning. I'm streaming.
Listen, I'm looking for someone who worked here. Evelyn Parker. Know her? Know where she is?
You must see the big picture. You focus too much on details, minor ones, like Evelyn.
Please don't act like you know me. I just want some answers.
But are you asking the right questions? How can you change what has already happened?
Got only one right question now. The one I asked. Where's Evelyn Parker? Why'd the manager say she didn't work here anymore? When was she last here? You know anything?
These are questions to which you'll find the answers on your own.
What do you mean, happened? Know something I don't?
What happened to you? What you keep inside and never reveal to anyone?
And that is?
Come now. You know.
Really? Rather not talk about it.
That won't make it go away. It's a problem that grows larger every day. You can't ignore it.
I'm doing something about it, all right?
You wish to leave something behind, a piece of yourself. That's why this all began. You wish to be remembered.
Nah. I ain't into this fucking mind-reading prostitute.
Samurai.
What happened? You interrupted the session?
Did I do something wrong? Were you not satisfied?
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Wait just a sec. That's not how this works. You can't ask me about the dollhouse or anything like that.
Lighting's a little
I
too
could get in
harsh, bud.
serious trouble.
Oh, thank you.
Go. Please, just go.
I need this info. Name your price.
She's not here, and I barely even knew her. That's all I can say.
It'll be worth your while. Try to remember.
We're not supposed to accept anything from clients. Everything goes through the shift bosses. I can't just...
Nobody came looking for her. Nothing out of the ordinary happened.
There was an incident with a client.
Oh yeah, I watched that. It was weird.
I don't know the specifics. One doesn't ask about these things around here. Tom might know. He and Evelyn were close. Go ask him. And please leave me alone.
Tom, who's he?
Friend of Evelyn's. Wasn't a free moment they weren't together.
Where'll I find him?
He's a doll here. Works the VIP area, booth 2.
Thanks.
Shh. Don't ask for me again. Ever.
Aw, someone's pouting.
Not bad.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, sir, you're not. You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am?
Is there a problem?
This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in there.
From what I can see, your VIP membership has been revoked.
Aw.
Say what now?
Need a card key.
Please stay calm, sir.
Oh yeah, I also have a thing that lets me see enemies through walls. That's pretty cool. Aha! Now I've got some grenades, in case I need to do a fight.
Let's get this party started! Ha ha ha!
Let's not. My melee attacks do not do much damage. Thank you, sir.
Adrenaline tastes good. Oh, fuck her up!
All right. Was that a knife? Oh, that's way better than a gun. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Now we'll just get rid of every security person in the building. And then I can do whatever I want. This is how the Mafia works. Oh wait, they lost me. Okay. Look, it would have been a lot quieter if that guy had the good sense to use a silenced pistol, but no. Oh, I think that said Cheo. It's like, oh, I got a Chad! But I'm invisible, motherfucker. You can't see me. Punch him. Things went all kinds of sideways here, huh? Oh, did I just kill him? I think I knocked him down and then I punched him again as the fucking finisher. I didn't mean it, sir. I'm sorry. Trust me, it'll never happen again. Harry Flint and Jeremy White. I'm on my fucking needs, dude. Fine. I'm sure the rest of that conversation also had context. Where am I going? It's kind of hard to see with the lights being like this. Is that it? You good? Alright! Oh, where? Booth 2! Ignore the bodies! What's up?
What do you want? Don't...
Relax, you're not in trouble. Just want to talk for a little. Heard you and Evelyn get along famously. That true?
Yeah. We go way back. Always stuck together. Why do you ask?
Where's Evelyn? Need to talk to her urgently. It's important.
Well, are you mad at her or something?
No. Know where she is, or not.
She's not here. Tried calling her more than once, no answer. Heard she was chipping a new faceplate in a clinic in Osaka. No, Oslo. That was it.
Osaka or Oslo? Which is it?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Evelyn tell you personally she was going away?
No, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Where can I find this Woodman?
Probably got his feet up in the back office.
Hope I haven't murdered him yet.
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest, but we all call him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay. Mr. Forrest, then. Who is he?
He's kind of like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Could it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges and these dolls. Ugh. That's what they should be replacing.
You okay, Johnny? You, Alright. You're shorter than I remember, but that's not a problem. Knock, knock. Pizza!
Tiger Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. Always got eyes on their dolls. Know what goes on in these booths. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch? Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying?
Ooh.
Who are you? What do you want?
Chill. Keep calm. I'm looking for a girl.
Okay, Cap. Interesting word choice for someone who plowed through, massacring all along the way.
Things got out of hand, I'll admit. But cooperate, and no one else will get hurt.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Well, aren't you the queen of fuck-ups?
You're not helping. Now what?
Hell, why don't you just scan the truth from his gray, lifeless eyes? Or scour his comp?
He's not
That
dead.
just might work.
He's fine. What's up, Burke? I'm sorry to interrupt your burger. Looks delicious. Oh, God. from Bad Dragon, and then make sure they're young. Oh no.
Sold her off to a Ripper.
Chip was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A Ripper named Fingers in a back alley for hookers. Sounds like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
Oh, well, let's just clear out all these anyways. Alright. Well, that was fun. Whoa. Hey, what up? How's it going? Helmet didn't help your neck much, huh? Did it? Alright. Yeet. I'm sorry, I missed. That was supposed to be way cooler than it was. Sorry, but the promise to not harm was not mutual. Finisher! Alright.
Required to return your weapons. Even though I'd rather not. Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get my weapons re-equipped. Knife. Sword. Better gun. Wait. It's the wrong one. They look similar. Not the Seraph, the Kongu. There we go. Nah, we're cool. Huh? Nah, just kidding. Huh? Nah, just kidding. Hey, buddy. You do not want to go in there. Trust me. I haven't cleaned up in minutes.
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
Think Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Don't have time to massage egos.
I respect that.
Of course you do. You'd have loved to drop an H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods. One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
That's a risk I can handle. Tough morning? Coffee. Wow, it's just like a real car ad. Oh god, I'm surrounded by boobs, beer. Oh god. I'm just gonna stand in the corner. I'm just gonna Blair Witch until... Oh god.
You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find help.
Ah, jeez.
The hell's that? No, damn it.
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommiss before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling. and I plan to do it. That's what I need you for.
Huh?
But why? Fighting for some dated ideal? Pursuing a personal vendetta?
You don't need to know. Here to get me from point A to point B. Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Makoshi's how we grab it.
Okay, so this Makoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Makoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Still don't see how Makoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are you?
I agree.
50 years back, ops on the human mind. Makoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling you, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time, bomb's named Alt Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need.
You're so cool, Keanu
For
Reeves.
now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
I love your hair.
Ah.
Okay.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
It's nothing. More technologies.
V, you called. Huh.
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper dock goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Know where to find this
Yeah,
Fingers?
damn it.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later, V.
Love your shorts, dude. Alright, have I unlocked any more side content to do? Got a crime that I can go solve. Varying definitions of solving a crime. Excuse me, pardon me. God damn it. I wasn't even going that fast. Relax. So dramatic. Camera, please. Yeah, that's the lore. The lore isn't that the driving in the game is bad, it's that this V, like, my character is bad at driving. Oh, wait. I leveled up. Hang on. Ooh, 20 technical ability. And I only have 1 perk point. So I want to get Edge Runner, which exceeds cyberware capacity by 50 point at the cost of reduced maximum health per point. Which is probably worth it. And when you neutralize an enemy during combat, there's a 0.1% chance for each point you're over capacity that you enter a fury state. And then you gain 10% damage, 30% crit chance, 50% crit damage, lasts for 12 seconds, and increase the duration for each kill you get while fury is active. So you can just become a cyber psycho for a couple of seconds for fun and profit. But the one that I'm looking for is Stunt Jock. Unlocks preem new ways to exit vehicles. Double tap F to jump out. Hold F while at high speed to slide out. Woo! Where did my vehicle keep going, or what? Oh well. That was fun. Yo, what up? Crime solved. Yeah, the image for the Edge Runner skill. I'll go back to it. This is the main character from the show, Edge Runners. David Martinez. He's a cool dude. I like that show. No. I picked up a sword and now I'm holding too much stuff. Oh wait, I don't need to dismantle blues and such. I already have plenty of lower tier crafting materials. So all of this, I need to find a place to sell all of my garbage. Because I need cash more than I need crafting materials. Or lower tier crafting materials, at least. Weapon shop? Takamura! Hello, V. Wakako Okada, do you think she will not betray us? Or do you not think she will betray us? What, she doesn't charm you anymore, having doubts? You only have to look at her, a venomous spider wearing the mask of a nice old lady, but I will not be fooled if it is not for her if it were not her disdain for Arasaka, she would have sold us out for a handful of pachinko balls, but since she is not, that means she is something even more dangerous, an opportunist. Maybe she simply wants to spear 2 rats on one stick and is waiting for the right moment. I am in Kabuki. I have 2 questions. How could anyone call this filthy slum Kabuki? Kabuki is a form of art. I will let you know shortly. Thanks, Goro. Poor Takamura is experiencing Paris syndrome, but in New York.
Let's see what you got.
Do you have any crafting blueprints? He does not. Alright. Sell all this garbage. And now I've got some cash. Yeah, I could just turn the lower tier crafting materials into higher tier crafting materials, but I do need money. Because tier 5 cyberware is pretty pricey. Right. Let's go see what happened to Evelyn Parker. I'm sure it was nothing bad. Oh, I think there's a iconic weapon I can get from this mission, if I recall correctly. Nah, not my problem. Woohoo! Okay, it's fine.
Yet know not how to see. You replace your legs, yet have nowhere to run. You replace your hearts, yet you feel nothing. You've come to believe in coin as the ultimate solution to any problem. But the void within you, billions of euro dollars could not fill. And fuck you!
Alright, bud. Your true nature revealed.
Here, kitty, what's the rush?
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
Thanks, Johnny.
Like I said, he just finished and said, see you next
What's up?
That's just a straight circus act. Fucking acrobatics flying in and
Yeah, Tweety bird. V, hey.
Oh. Yeah, what up?
Hello! There's a line!
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn. Fingers guy. You know him? Heard some things, yeah. Like... his hand sometimes slips. Glad to see a familiar face.
That shit has a name.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her.
Oh, thank you for the refollow, Colt.
What's that tone with me, you skank?
Nothing else. Can't say you're not a man of your word.
After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Okie dokie. Hey, ladies!
Fingers a friend to the working guys and girls around here.
Helped me. I'd be in a wheelchair if it wasn't for him. He chipped you some chrome with real skin that had peeled off. What he replaced it with looks like a bathroom floor from a senior home. Better than being a cripple.
My friend here, she's in really sorry shape. Couldn't let us cut in front just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly. Come on, let's go.
Well, that was easy.
How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong.
Uh.
Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's
Less than 3 services, less than 3 about me, less than 3 schedule.
edges are stretching your optic.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
Your eyes will adjust. Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You, I recall, you visited me before. Whereas you, I can't quite place. Let me guess. Tiger claws?
I'm with the Mox.
Ah, the Mox. Enchanté. So, what brings you here?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants.
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
Gross.
Sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course. I can't remember each and every one.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Didn't like Woodman's tone. So I made sure he'll have a tough time speaking for a while. Not too fond of you either right about now. So careful what you say.
Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point!
A little sudden.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
You are scum! Pathetic! A waste of words. I'm a hair away from putting you down.
2 beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names. They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Need air. I'll be outside.
I can't pull out a weapon. But I get an iconic weapon. Cottonmouth. Electrically charged and tipped with venom, it deals electrical and chemical damage. Small chance to apply poison and or shock. Oh yeah, I think you can't actually kill this guy permanently because he's a vendor. This guy is a Ripper Doc. You can come to this guy if you want to switch out your cyberware. And if you do, it is just normal. Like, he behaves the same as any other Ripper Doc, but... Aw, hell yeah. Aw, can't take the big one, huh? What a shame.
Mr. Stud, all night, every night, don't you?
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't. Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it. We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head.
Better than nothing. I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a
Scrolling is recording.
Of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere
Translator's note.
quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Got a better idea.
Matter of fact, I do. A domain called Pleasures of Night City. There's a twin of it on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
I can't wait to go onto the dark web with this cool Fennec Fox lady.
No fixer in Westbrook. I'll drop her a line.
V, fixers don't hand out information right and left.
Done a couple of things for her. Not that she owes me, but let's see what she has to say.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
Sounds great.
V, nice surprise. What is it you need?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A Death's Head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be?
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the game, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
What's the plan now? Can your brother still be a monk?
The Pratimoksha vows are a guide to enlightenment, not binding laws. Though my path is paved with ever greater challenges, I shall not give up.
This guy got kidnapped by the Maelstrom, who are just like the gang full of dudes who get themselves completely decked out in cybernetics and are also on extremely hard drugs all the time and are crazy. So they kidnapped this guy and gave him a bunch of cybernetics to fuck with him because he's a monk that doesn't believe in body augmentation. And I rescued him! But not before he got a bunch of augmentations. Sorry, buddy.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
He did not yell at me for killing the Maelstrom while I was rescuing him, because I didn't kill the Maelstrom while I was rescuing him, because the brother, this one, asked me not to. And so I didn't.
Well then, I wish you all the best of luck.
Farewell. And do not stray from the path of righteousness.
Thank you. Wait, hold up. Oh. I thought I saw a little yellow triangle, which means enemy. I was all excited to get to do a murder again.
Where's your cute little...
What'd this one do? Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here? So I wouldn't have to.
That's
Got
fair.
anything that might interest me.
The Pylomancer 3000. How much is that? 179? Oh yeah. Pocket change.
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Oh, they've got a big rubber fist!
But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
I can never see anything like that without thinking about Pat from Castle Super Beast and the Best Friends. Just screaming about the big rubber fist. Wait. Oh. I missed a Johnny encounter. I was gonna murder you two.
Trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
That's the cut I got off Pablo. Don't like it? Take it up with him.
I ain't dealing with Pablo. I'm dealing with you. That means you and me got a problem. Now, I could paint the sidewalk with your guts, but that wouldn't get me what I'm owed.
Oh, you want to try? Go on, son.
Everyone run! Run for your lives!
Oh, hey. Free guns. Alright, good job, gentlemen.
Looking for something raw.
Yo, what up?
I'll come back some other time.
Betting on it.
Looking real fancy.
How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig undercover?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Got anything that might interest me?
Oh, XBD Deep Fried Death's Head Moth. An illicit brain dance. Great.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Oh, wow. Oh. He's sliding a little bit. Yeah, he'll be fine.
In a city, Ting would have been just a bit more careful.
But I was.
It's truly a representation of how you can never truly be rid of such evils. Yo, what up?
Hop in.
Hell yeah. This is my second van ride today. I'm excited.
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. You might catch something.
What?
Scav, gotta be.
There we go.
No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
Okay. Slice of pizza.
Ordered recently.
Ow. Okay. What do we got? Who are you?
Electric corp patch on the coveralls.
Alright. I'm not driving. And she's probably not either. Cardboard box.
Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
I did it. I solved the crime and I didn't even have to experience the first-person murder. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from this school.
We're being too harsh on the pizza. I mean, I imagine that in the cyber future, they have found new and exciting ways to make pizza, like, to make bad, cheap pizza.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Hell yeah.
Let's get going. On our way.
This isn't copyrighted music, is it, lady?
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff.
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Man. Cyberpunk architecture is pretty cool. "3D print the Chuck E. Cheese cardboard pizza." Oh god. Look, I've been somewhat spoiled by the pizza available at home, because Lawyer Dog makes pretty great pizza.
The sun is down, but I hope you're still up. Several independent studies have concluded that half of all manual laborers in Night City are expected to die before the
And
age of
here we
70.
are.
If you have the strength, go to
We going
work.
in?
If you don't, you
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet.
See if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
No, wait. It's just 101.9.
It's not gonna be pretty in there. So, if you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right, going in.
It's gonna be a lot prettier once I get in there. Ho 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 ho. All right.
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
You fool! Trying to hack me while I have a knife? Whoop. Oh, he's fine. So, one of the weird things they changed about the systems in this game is it felt like there used to be more accessibility to non-lethal tools, but they made the mods that would make your weapons non-lethal rarer, and I think generally worse. But a lot of the time, as long as you don't, like, chop off their head, you will often not kill dudes no matter how you kill them. Or no matter how you take them down, rather. So it's just like, oh, I just threw a knife into a dude's head and got a critical headshot, and then I went over to his body and he was still alive. Oh yeah, this minigame. So, you need to select the codes in order, like in that sequence, in order to get the prize. So, in order to get quick hacks and quick hack crafting specs, you need to hit 7A, BD, 1C, 1C. I only have a buffer of 4 here, so I can only input 4 codes. But if you have, like, a large buffer and there's an overlap between the sequences, then you could do something like BD 557A, and then the 7A counts for this 7A, so then you can do BD 1C 1C. And selecting the codes, you have to select one from the top row, then one in that column, then one in that row, then one in that column, and you follow that pattern. So I can get the expert data mine. Oh, I could have just turned the camera off with the laptop. Oh, how silly. Seems like these fellows are not gonna stop looking for me, so let's, oh no, enemies have been alerted. Ah. Miss! No, stop swerving around like that. There we go. That one was on me. Well, that one was because he swerved again. There we go. Alright. Anyone nearby?
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Aha! There we are. Yeah, what? There we go. Whoop. What? Body identified. How'd that happen? Alright. Anyone else nearby? The stealth mechanics in this game generally feel like functional enough. There's a couple of areas where like sometimes you'll get spotted by someone that clearly should not have spotted you, but I mean, it's no Hitman. But as far as this kind of game, the stealth generally works pretty well. Especially because you get fun tools like stealth camo and so on. But I just default to the if nobody is left as a witness, then nobody saw me kind of approach. Because it's fun to throw knives at people. Yeah, you can take out the cameras with throwing knives. I just usually go with the pistol because it's a little easier. Because I know the pistol bullet is going to shoot straight, but sometimes the knife has... the knives... Bleh. Throwing weapons have drop to them, so... Hacker man. It's nothing.
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Ooh, extra loot. I need to stop tracking this stupid weapon store that I already visited. Get out of here. Oh no, I now go slightly too fast to go downstairs normally. Judy! Yoo-hoo! Oh well. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Cool weapon. Oh. There she is.
Here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her. Here. That shirt. I know it.
What shirt? Oh.
Evelyn's? Without a doubt.
Ah, there's a lot of shirts in Night City. Relax.
Fucking coward! Hiding like a child!
We don't have enough methionine for today's batch.
Ooh. I feel like I'm learning so much about chemistry. I can jack in. Let's go. FF7A, 1C, 1C. Yeah. Knock, knock.
Well, not bad. One sec. Got something that'll keep me busy. After that, we slip out until
We make slumming here for a whole month.
Okay, now.
What? No. Sorry, Judy. If you got a plan, I'm gonna need you to be a little more proactive than that. Huh? Oh, she did a quick hack on him. She did a magical sleeping spell. Oh yeah, I could hide bodies in trash cans. So that was one thing that bothered me. So on my first playthrough, I tried to be non-lethal.
Careful. 2 live ones there. I'll distract him. You take him down. What are you thinking?
Show's about to start.
Screw with those pipes. Get some smoke going.
Judy, I don't think you're really picking up my whole style here. Feel like you're freaking out a little. But yeah, I tried to be non-lethal, and then I started up this playthrough, and, like, in the tutorial, they tell you to hide a body in a box. And they made it so hiding bodies in containers is lethal. So I was just like, oh, so I can't get through the tutorial without taking a lethal action. So then it was just like, oh, well, I'll just do all kinds of murder then.
Cuffers. Classic. Can't go wrong.
Except these are solid steel, not the soft core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
Impossible to identify the contents of this quarter of a pizza. Cheap, low-quality food. No respect for bad pizza around here. Must be Little Caesars.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Alright, hacker girl. Do your thing. Man, this game looks pretty good sometimes. You gonna be good in here? Well, I'm gonna turn off the cameras. You do you. I'm actually quite thankful that this game makes my computer run a bit hot, because it is cold. Like my feet are cold in a way that they have not been in a long time. Because of this freaking polar vortex that's rolling through. Normally my room is uncomfortably warm because of the way the heating system in our house works. But even while I am streaming and running this game, it is still a bit chilly.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
Gross.
How so very resourceful.
Scabs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
You know, they should invest in some whiteboards around here. I am wearing socks. It is very rare that I am, like, not in the shower and not wearing socks. They are very comfortable. Bup, 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 bup. When you worked in a lab, you wrote on the walls, too. I see.
What's there to hate? That nobody checks on us and every day is chill. That we don't have to stand outside all day in the rain. That sucks so much, man. Yeah. I hate that everyone here is gunners and pricks.
Boop. 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 All right.
Maybe she's here
Oh.
already.
You didn't see shit. Shut up. Oh wait, that was an iconic. Errata. Allows you to leap towards enemies. Attacking burning enemies guarantees crit damage. Ah.
Thank fuck. Used him as a puppet in a virtue that killed him. Then tore out his implants.
Can I put the body in the incinerator? I cannot. No, you don't. You want to hurt me. You liars.
Where are you? Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful? Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me.
Why did the camera notice me? I exploded it with a knife. Hey, what up? You good, Judy? Hacker Man. It is nice to have technical ability up to 20, finally, because there's been so many doors that I just can't open. Woo! Without a lot of technical ability, or some kind of circuitous route to get there. It's so nice to just be able to look at a door and say, I want that to be open, and then it is. Oh hey, it's the room where the murder happened. And probably a lot of other murders.
Alright, I'm here.
What?
Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev.
Jack it in. Yeah, 20 body lets you force open a bunch of doors. BDFF E99. E9E90. BDFF E99. Great. Ooh, both of you had orange stuff? So generous. Turn off the cameras. Ah.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
Ah.
I see her. Cable 2. Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time. Alright, let's do this. Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And... Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me? She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine? Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice. Let's get her somewhere safe. Fast, too.
Wait, can I put her back down?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
There might be an iconic weapon in here. What do you think about this, Johnny Silverhand? Thought so. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's any iconics in here, so let's go! I wish I could double jump while carrying this lady. I can't even single jump while carrying this lady.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Smoking's for posers, and it stinks too.
Say whatever the fuck you want, but just light up.
No.
Non-smokers are the fucking worst. Just my luck. We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
Somehow it seems like Johnny Silverhand is not the nicest person around. It's so fucked up.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have
I
any
know.
other-
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Time to figure out what was going on with the blue-haired lady.
Really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Also, she's a redhead now. Touched. Nope. Understandable.
Well now, look at you.
Hey. How you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go great. Mm-hmm.
Have a seat.
Time for more VR.
Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Morphine New Science theoretically.
Hold up.
What am I looking?
Take a look
What is
around
this?
if you want. I think I recognize these. What are they? Vive markings. You familiar with them? Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though. Who? Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Personal data hidden via ID scrambler requiring high netrunner skills.
Looking out for. Every single piece of tech I see, security, we need to lay out the whole. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Sounds like Evelyn was originally supposed to be scrolling the Compeki Plaza BD that we used to get info for the heist for the Voodoo Boys, but then she used it for her own scheme.
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks
From
like
Pacifica?
I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica. Alright, think we got everything.
This shrimp fresh.
What do you think? Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened at Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a Virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Smoking's bad.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
What? Oh, right.
Try scan.
Aha.
Got it. Give it a second.
You gotta switch layers to visualize the audio layer.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Cut another name. Something like... Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Just found the auto transfer package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Install Haitian Creole into my brain. She's too smart for her own good. Will she bring us trouble? She wouldn't dare. Besides, she's our best route to Yorinobu. We must take this risk. I wish I shared your confidence that Silverhand will lead us to Alt. Alt Cunningham, the name that Johnny mentioned earlier? Oh my goodness. Who the fuck is that? You have a better idea? Good, then if you're done questioning my judgment, you can get back to work.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
Hype train.
I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died like, forever ago.
Dramatic irony.
You got any idea?
Long story. Trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Nah, Fennec Fox.
Now's not the best time. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know who they are? Who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju Wirehead, okay?
Thanks, Johnny.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried that I'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Cat is gonna walk onto their turf. Cat with a knife. Yeah. Tech thingy. Notes. Forgot to change the notifications in the pressure gauge. Automatic reset. Froze underwater.
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised. No. Interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
I guess you should feel right at home.
Chick's got taste. Except for one thing.
And what's that?
Way she looks at you. Don't pretend you haven't noticed. Makes you all mushy inside. I can feel it.
Well... Guy thinks she's cute, so you shut up, Keanu Reeves. You don't know me. Okay, bye. So, one of the fixers in this game goes by Mr. Hands. And I mean, they had to know, right? That's not that old of a shock internet material thing. He goes by Mr. Hands because he, like, sits in the shadows and all you can see is his hands. And, like, that's his thing. But still. I mean, come on. Oh, right. So I did level up. I did get the get out of cars cooler, but I don't actually care about that. I care about Edge Runner. And now let's go to my favorite Ripper Doc. Let's go see Vic. But first, let's fast travel and take the bus. Pretty sure here is where I'm going. Oh yeah, I noticed the icon for that perk. Public transport in a cyberpunk dystopia. Oh, it's prohibitively expensive, of course. Oh yeah, Burke, did you see the cat? The character? So I'm mostly wearing this t-shirt as a way to mess with Johnny Silverhand. If I hang on. Is there a clothing shop nearby? Is it under outfit? Oh. There we go. Unequip the outfit. There we go. I do think the shirtless look is cooler. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just leaving the shirt off. There's no nipples, so it's safe for work. It's fine. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Rest in peace, alien conspiracy theory man. He got disappeared. Yo, what up?
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
So I can now go all the way up to 277. Oh, I've got enough stuff to upgrade the Sandevistan. What does that actually accomplish? Increases all of the damage while it's active. And it seems like that's it, but that's still, you know, still pretty good. And now it is fully upgraded. So let's see. Can't go replacing the legs, because that's double jump. Biomonitor automatically heals you when you drop below 35% health. I would probably die a lot more often if I didn't have that. Increased melee attack speed. That one is a lot more helpful now that I have the now that I have levels in katana skills. But what else can we get in this slot? Get some health when you hit an enemy with a fully charged tech weapon shot. Functions as a powerful health item. Increased attack speed. Increased health. It gives you health when you neutralize an enemy. It gives you stamina when you use a melee weapon to neutralize an enemy. Increased movement speed when your health is low. Reduce stamina cost for shooting. Automatically heals. You deal less poison damage, but increase damage against poisoned enemies. Oh, second heart is fun. You just get a revive. Plus 100% health when your health reaches 0. May not activate in some situations, such as falling from extreme heights. No teardrop here for the Dark Souls 3 speedrunners out there. But it does take up 30 cyberware capacity. So let's see what we can get in our skeleton. Epimorphic skeleton. Increased maximum health and a bunch of armor. Scarab, when crouched, increased armor but lowered movement speed. Increased armor. Increased mitigation chance when stamina is high. So mitigation is a pretty cool system in this game of, like, some things will give you dodge chance, which is just a chance to outright avoid any damage, like any damage from a source of damage. But mitigation gives you a chance to reduce the amount of damage that you take from any source. So there are a bunch of ways to gain extra mitigation. Like certain perks will be like, while you are crouching and standing still, you gain like plus 20% mitigation chance. And by default, mitigation reduces the damage taken by 50%, but you can get other things that will increase your mitigation strength. So it's like, if you increase your mitigation strength by like 15%, then you take 65% less damage from any attacks that you mitigate. Universal Booster. Health items now also give armor and reduce stamina costs, and can stack, and also gives armor. Not bad. Increased armor when below 50% health. Yeah, there we go. 16% mitigation strength. Total mitigation strength cannot exceed 90%. What a shame. Receiving damage restores RAM equal to 2.8% of the damage received. RAM is just like your mana, basically. Increased melee damage, but increased melee stamina cost. Yeah, that's probably good. Because I feel like I have enough ways to regain my stamina, but that's not really a problem. And also, it gives us extra armor. Ooh, and its reflexes attuned, which gives me increased crit chance per point of reflexes that I have, and I currently have the maximum of 20, so it gives me plus 2% crit chance. And also, at tier 5, all cyberware gives you 3 extra little bonus stat buffs, so increased armor, increased stealth damage, increased melee resistance. Okay, so this bar over here is my cyberware capacity. So increases the amount of points worth of cyberware you can have equipped. So it's kind of like your essence, to refer to Shadowrun. This section right here is an extra 50 points that I'm getting from a perk that I have called Edge Runner, and for every point of this extra amount of capacity that I use, I lose some of my maximum health. And this over here is armor. Armor increases your resistance to all types of damage, including damage over time effects. Having high armor can reduce the damage you take by 43% or more. Woo! Increased carrying capacity. That only costs 5 cyberware capacity. That's not too bad, really, because that also gives me some armor. Yeah, let's get Dense Marrow for extra melee damage. Ooh! I picked up some free arm blades from somewhere. Mantis blades allow you to slice and dice your enemy with swift, deadly slashes. You can also leap at a target to deal massive damage. And the electrifying mantis blades deal electrical damage. But usually what I like for the arm slot is the projectile launch system. Launches an explosive projectile that deals massive physical damage. Charged shots gain extra damage and increased dismemberment chance. Electrifying projectile launch system seems like a pretty good one. Increased damage with this cyberware per attribute point in cool. I got that maxed out. Do I want that, though? I mean, I kind of want that, because there are perks that give you bonuses if you have every cyberware slot filled out, but currently my cyberware activation hotkey is taken up by the optical camo, which I probably use more often. Was joking when I said was giving Katja the Shadow the Hedgehog color scheme because edgy, but you already have it. I do like black and red as a color combination. It is cool, even if it is generic and edgy. Anything in the circulatory system I care about? Increase move speed when your health is low. That only costs 5? Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll get the electrifying launch system and just hold on to it. Maybe I'll use it for funsies. I mean, I'm gonna show it off just because I have it now. Titanium bones. Increased mitigation strength is actually pretty good. Oh, and titanium bones is cheap. Hell yeah. I've done it. I have a piece of cyberware in every slot, and I'm losing 44 max health, but I have a 2.4% chance to Fury. Hell yeah. Technical ability... Minus 5% incoming damage if all integumentary system and skeleton cyberware slots are filled. 15% reduced cooldown for all cyberware if all available cyberware slots are filled. That's probably pretty good. We'll probably get that the next time I get a perk point. Wow. Alright. Let's try out my cool new projectile system. Oh, it automatically got switched to that. Black goes over with everything and red is a striking color, yeah. It's a good color combo. White and red and black and... Like, red is my favorite color, so white and red and black and red are both color combinations that I like a lot. Alright. Where are the criminals? I have a thirst for blood. Yo, what up? Yeah, sorry, bud. I am the knight. Ow. Gotta draw Katja in its Sonic style. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You have free will. You can do what you want. What? Huh? Whoa, damn. Sick air, dude. Great. Thanks. This is the advertising of the future. Wait, what happened to the other guy? Did I don't know how I took you out, but okay. Oh, I think I was trying to throw my knife at this guy, and there was, like, just enough homing, like, auto-aim assistance for the knife to hit that guy instead. You'll fuck me up, you say? Pretty good, it doesn't seem. How you feeling, buddy? Doing alright? Oh wait, I think I accidentally took out a civilian because I am currently wanted. And you don't get any wanted stars if you just kill gang members. What's going on down here? What? Cat food. It for me? Oh. What's the best thing this game has for dog-shaped robot, buddy? I don't think there's any pets in this game. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are canonically dog robots in the setting. I don't remember if you ever come across any. They unfortunately don't do a lot with robot stuff. That is one of the more wasted potential things. And yeah, I mean, even if they did have robots, then none of them would be as cool as Blade Wolf. But that's a high bar. Alright, is there any more crime for me to handle? All I've got is stupid main story missions going on. I ran out of side gigs. Like a fool. If I just skip some time... I'll Takamura call me back. You can carry 440 pounds of weapons now? Can I? Damn. That's a lot. Wrong pause menu. Oh, you can reset your attributes. Oh, cool. Yeah, because you can just switch out perks whenever you want. You can just take a point out and then put it over here and just whatever you want to do. But you can also reset your attributes? That's nice. So you can just do a full respec if you just want to play the game differently. Skip time. There we go. Takamura, please. I want to do the cool parade. Wish it was easier to respec in Path of Exile. Yeah. The whole orb system for respecking is weird. You functionally need to, like, you need to spend a currency in order to respec, but there's, like, especially if you're only playing solo self-found, just, like, not trading with other players at all, then it can be a real pain in the ass to get specific pieces of currency items like Orbs of Regret. What if I slept? Oh, what if I sleep? What if I sleep in real life? Oh. Game broke. Help, I'm blind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They broke my brain OS. Well, I was gonna do one more mission, but I have been going for like 3.5 hours, and I did start very late. So I think this might be a sign to stop. Forgot to update the drivers of your cyber eyes, yeah. Happens to the best of us. Playing the Daredevil video game. Alright. That's it for now. Upcoming streams. More Yakuza on Tuesday. I don't have a specific plan for Monday right now. I'm still trying to work through some of the games that I just want to do a one-off stream of. I may also be going to Anthro New England next weekend. I have paid for my ticket. My plane ticket has been purchased. I don't know if I am in a state to go. I probably should go, but I don't know if I will, so. Streams next Thursday and next Saturday could potentially not happen. We'll see. This is... You ever get hack blind and just start blasting? Well, I had to make sure that I was blind. I had to make sure that the world was as it seemed. I'll miss the old England. So yeah, Monday. I don't know, something. I'm gonna be streaming on Monday. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be streaming. Monday is what? President's Day? It's a holiday or something, right? Maybe I'll stream something for the folks that don't have to work on Monday. And then yeah, more Yakuza on Tuesday. Thanks again for the refollow, Cult. And who's still streaming? Zeldrick is currently streaming, but he's streaming Like a Dragon Gaiden, so I don't know. Go hang out with Zeldrick if you are already spoiled on Like a Dragon Gaiden, but I kind of don't want to send people over to go watch that game because I'm going to stream that game after I am done Yakuza Like a Dragon, so sorry, Zell. Let's go see how Ty Tuesday is enjoying Hyrule Warriors. And I will see you all on Monday. Have a good one.